Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakah, Kordash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops, the great millstone. Shalom to whole full elect. To the remedy of the Israelites and Israelite foreigners that don't look like the Israelites, but they are Israelites. Shalom. And the title of this lesson going to be Observe Your Sorrow. Observe your sorrow. I'm going to start off in Ecclesiastes 7:3. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. Right now, right here, as you can see, I say sorrow is better than laughter, because in these times, you shouldn't be happy. As you see, this word is full of wickedness. That's the main reason why. And also, too, if you sorrow right now, that means you actually acknowledging the wronging that you've done to the Lord, basically, and you sorrowful for all this wickedness that's going on in here. You want to do right. You want to stop sinning. But let's get this word sorrow in the linear real quick. All right. Sorrow.
Strong's H 3708. Ka'as. Second entry. Ka'as.
Well, Ka'as, as you can see. Well, if you're following along, if you ain't following along, you can hear. But and it says on a part of it says outline of Bible usage, biblical usage. It says anger, vexation, provocation, grief, vexation of men of God, vexation, grief, frustration. We go down to the Strongs. It says vexation, anger, angry, grief, indignation, provocation, provoking, sore, sorrow, spite, wrath. Now, right here, as you see when it says sorrow, you see it's good to be angry. You know, man, you can be mad at yourself, but not too much at the end of the day. But what I mean by mad at yourself is a simple factor of the wrong that you have done. But at the same time, you can't be too mad at yourself because at the same time, it will put inside this flesh. So we were meant to be sinning at times so we get a better understanding and learning. All right, and the Lord put us in His flesh to provoke us to do certain things, just so we can actually be sorrowful for the things that we're doing, and then we can acknowledge that we won't do it no more to our best abilities. You know, that's part of this, so we can learn. You know, so that's why it said. Let me go back. It says sorrow is better than laughter, because we live in a wicked society and a wicked in the body. All right, so you shouldn't be happy. For the sadness of the countenance of the heart is made better. It helps you understand and influence you to do better than what you're doing as of now. But now let's go to Ecclesiasticus 30 and 23. And it says, love thy own soul and comfort thy heart. Remove sorrow far from thee. Huh? It just says sorrow is better than laughter. Let's keep reading now. For sorrow hath killed many, and there is no profit therein. Now hold up. Now you ask yourself, like, King Solomon just told us it's better to be sorrowful. Now he tells us don't be sorrowful because the killed many. What's going on? Like how can this be? And you be asking yourself, like, damn, I don't know, this is like contradiction. We just gotta pay attention to the definition of the word. Let's read this again though. It says, love thy own soul and comfort thy heart, which is your mind. Remove sorrow far from thee. For sorrow has killed many, and there is no profit therein. Now, this type of sorrow right here is basically in a way of feeling, let's go back. well, to the interlinear world. Well, I don't have to go back. Y'all seen what it says. It says anger, vexation, grief. Now, it's a type of sorrow that you have. Do you have sorrow for sinning towards the Lord, wronging the Lord? Or do you have sorrow towards this world because you ain't prospering in this world right now? Because you don't have the attention that you have right now from this world. That's why he's telling you, love thy own soul. Love the spirit that the Lord gave you to follow him. Comfort yourself and remove the sorrow of this world away from you. Because this world is full of wickedness. So if you feeling grief, vexation, anger because you're not enjoying yourself in this world, that's a major problem right there, Major problem for you. And what it said, for sorrow has killed many. Sorrow for this world has killed many people. Still to this day, a lot of people die because they feel so sorrowful because they ain't get this, they get that. When they finally get the shit, they has realized it ain't shit and they fucked up. Or they dead. Hey, it is what it is. But at the same time, we need to take heed to this sorrow and observe the sorrow that we have towards the things out here. We gotta make sure that the sorrow that we have is towards sinning, doing wrong towards the Lord, so we can get right. Not the sorrow of not having the pleasures of this wicked ass world. Because remember how he said, envy thee not the wicked. Oh, let me find that precept. What was that? Hold on. Shalaka, give me a minute. I gotta find that precept. Envy not the sinner. I believe that's what it said. Yep, Proverbs 23:17. Let not thy heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of the Lord all day long. That's the sorrow you're supposed to be in. Fear of the Lord. Because, like, we ain't supposed to be feeling sorrowful that sinners is prospering in wickedness. We should be happy that they ass is prospering in wickedness because we know that ain't us. We know we gonna prosper in righteousness. So we supposed to be suffering, supposed to be sorrow for the wrongs that we done towards the Lord. Not being sorrowful, not increasing this wicked ass word. And what the Lord said, Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. We ain't supposed to envy Esau ass and the wicked and the ones that's like him too, the other nations neither. Cause they ass wicked as hell. Who gives a fuck that the Rothschilds and all of them are bad. Rothschilds and all of them people that we don't know about got all these fake ass riches of the world. They ain't got shit compared to what we about to have. So we shouldn't be sorrowful for all the shit that they got. We should be happy that they got that bullshit. We got way better things coming. So basically observe the sorrow that you have towards, like, what's the word? I lost words. Well, basically observe your sorrow, all right? Make sure you have sorrow for wronging the Lord, doing wrong towards the Lord, all right? Not being sorrowful, not prospering in this wicked ass world. I'm about to go grab one more precept and I'm gonna close out. It's in 2 Corinthians 7:10, I believe. 2 Corinthians 7:10. Yep, the water y'all by Shemyaw Shah. Watch, I'm gonna remember it now. Then a live or a lesson I'm be watching won't be on. I'm gonna wind up forgetting where it's at and I'm gonna have to type it in again. It happens every time because it takes time. You ain't gonna remember things right in the neck. It's gonna take time. But hey, the water Yahweh by Shemyaw Shah, he'll let you know when it's needed to be. And right now I needed to remember this. And it says right here in 2 Corinthians 7:10. For godly sorrow worketh repentance to salvation, not to be repented of, but the sorrow of the world worketh death. Let me get that out the NLT too. And it says, for the kind of sorrow Yahweh Shemyaw Shah wants us to experience lead us away from sin and results in salvation. There's no regret for that kind of sorrow. But worldly sorrow, which lacks repentance, results in spiritual death. That's that's basically what I'm saying the whole time, for real, for real. You gotta observe the type of sorrow. Basically had godly sorrow. Basically sorrow for doing wrong so you can get right. Instead of having sorrow for this world, what ain't gonna get you right. Right. It's gonna get your ass left. So hopefully that was edifying. I'm gonna give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Kordash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom to hopeful elect, to the remnant of the Israelites and Israelite foreigners that don't look like the Israelites, but they are Israelites. Shalom. Absorb your sorrow. Observe your sorrow.